What is a laser pumping mechanism, and how does it work? Imagine a tiny light show happening inside a piece of crystal or gas, all controlled to produce a focused beam of light. That's what a laser pumping mechanism does. It's the secret behind how lasers get their energy. During the early 1960s, when lasers were first created, scientists needed a way to energize the laser medium. The laser medium is the material inside the laser that actually produces the light. To make it work, they had to excite its atoms or molecules to higher energy levels. This process is called pumping. The goal is to create a situation called population inversion, where more atoms are excited than in their normal state. This is essential because it allows the laser to produce a steady, coherent beam of light through a process called stimulated emission. Back then, the most common method was optical pumping. This involves shining a very intense light, like from a flash lamp, onto the laser medium. Think of the flash lamp as a giant flashlight that pulses bright light onto the crystal or gas. For example, the first laser ever built in 1960 by Theodore Myman used a synthetic ruby crystal as the laser medium. The ruby was placed between two mirrors, forming an optical cavity. The flash lamp emitted bright pulses of light that excited the ruby atoms. When these atoms returned to their normal state, they released photons. These photons then stimulated other excited atoms to emit more photons of the same wavelength and phase. This process amplifies the light and produces a laser beam. Later, other pumping methods were developed. Electrical pumping uses an electric current to excite the atoms directly. Chemical pumping involves chemical reactions providing the energy. But optical pumping was the first to make lasers possible. It was a major step forward during the space race era, when scientists were eager to develop new technologies for space exploration and communication. The ability to control light with such precision opened doors to many innovations. Today, laser pumping mechanisms are used in everything from medical devices to industrial cutting tools. But it all started with that simple idea of shining intense light onto a medium to energize it. That's how the first lasers were born and how they continue to evolve. So, in essence, a laser pumping mechanism is just a way to energize the laser medium, usually with bright light, to create the conditions needed for laser light to be produced. It's a key part of laser technology development that changed the world.